CSGO has seen some great teams in its history, including Cloud9, Fnatic, and much more. But there's one team that has dominated Counter-Strike for several years, and that's none other than the Danish team Astralis. Astralis has been known as one of the best esports teams ever since they formed in 2016. But this isn't only because they have some great players. Astralis has been known for its unbelievable comebacks, and in this video, we will look at some of the best comebacks from the Danish team. Starting off with their match in the E-League Major Atlanta against Virtus.pro in the Grand Finals. There was a lot of energy in the Fox Theater when Astralis matched against Virtus.pro. Both teams have huge fan groups, so the stakes were very high. The crowd was loud from the very first round. Virtus.pro, which is one of the most popular CS teams, had most of the crowd behind them. On the other hand, Astralis had their loyal fans cheering them on, hoping to see history as the Danish team competed for their first major title. The mood changed as the rounds went by. When Virtus.pro won Nuke, a lot of people in the crowd thought they would win the major title again. But as the game went on, the arena became louder and louder, and every kill, clutch, and bomb defusal was greeted with loud cheers. There was a lot of tension on the stage as the two teams fought hard in the finals. Virtus.pro had already won a major title in 2014 and were seeking to add another to their legacy, so the pressure was high. After Astralis won Overpass and Virtus.pro won Nuke, the third map, Train, was one that decided the winner. The Polish team got off to a good start, using their edge as a counter-terrorist side to take control of the map right away. By halftime, they had a solid 9-6 lead. Virtus.pro had a stronghold on both the A and B sites, making it hard for Astralis to get through. Snax and Neo delivered some high-worthy frags and important plays. In the second half, Virtus.pro's lead grew to 13-7, and it looked like they were going to win their second major title. However, down 7-13, Astralis pulled out a crazy comeback. Careby, who would later be named the tournament's MVP, was, needless to say, dominating Virtus, killing multiple key opponents every game, ending with a total of 26 kills.
To the bomb site here, 24 seconds, and somehow Astralis have tried to turn this around. Dupree will be going down, but they should realize Glaive is still back here. Careby with a nice lurk onto Pasha, gets the kill, gets the follow-up, taking down Neo. Now it's all on Snax in a 1-on-3, goes for the spray and one.
That gives it away. Those tracers, you can see Dupree trying to close in, but Taz will hit the headshot. Into the 1v1 we go in so little time. Careby sticking the defuse, and he's gonna hit the shot, but he has no time. No way, is he gonna get it in the nick of time? He does!
Astralis became more sure of themselves. They worked better together and coordinated easier. Glaive was a great leader because of the smart decisions he made in the middle of the rounds that helped them get around Virtus.pro's defenses. Xyp9x, who's known for being able to crush enemies, came through big in key rounds, killing important enemies and defusing bombs that kept Astralis alive. With his signature AWP, Device found his rhythm and started landing powerful shots that broke open rounds and put Virtus.pro in bad spots. Astralis slowly but surely got back into the game and closed the gap to 12-12. The tide had completely turned, and Virtus.pro started to give way under the stress. Astralis tightened the screws on the once unbeatable Polish team, which was known for being able to handle high-pressure situations. They now looked weak. The Danish team kept winning round after round, showing that they were extremely good at Train and could stay calm even in the most stressful conditions.
They've waited until the second half of this half to actually start moving over here, and again, look at this early aggression, just charging into Taz, bodying him, and Zip leaves Snax and Neo alone, and Astralis, they do not want to let up the pressure.
The game reached its peak when the score was 14-14. Astralis earned a match point with a flawless A-site push, and Virtus.pro gave it their all in the final round, desperate to make it go overtime. Despite this, Astralis stayed calm. Careby and Dupree easily beat the remaining Virtus.pro players after the plant. This sealed a 16-14 win and Astralis' first ever major title and a $500,000 prize as well. Phew, that's some big money.
See if they can close him out. As he peeks, he's going to get taken up by Careby, and now it's just Mihaly in the corner. They're going to get the full retake. Nobody...
Away those tracers, you can see Dupree trying to close in, but Taz will hit the headshot. Into the 1v1 we go in so little time.
Did not think that was going to happen after the first half at all. Device tries to chase down Pasha. They know these guns are really important for VP. They need to get them out of the hands of Taz, and Pasha nearly won. There's Sip with the kill. Can they find Pasha? They will. Careby getting the kill.
Their first major, the first time they're in the finals, and their first title, we'll find out because the action's on, and Careby opens it up, takes down Mihaly already.
With the max 70, can't make it happen. Finally, Pasha coming in with a refrag, but he's down. The bomb has been picked up by Dupree. They get the spray. Neo takes one, and Taz is there. And Astralis, they win the first major championship, 16-14 against Virtus.pro.
let's head to their match in ECS Season 5 against Team Liquid in the Grand Finals. Held in the SSE Arena in Wembley, London, some of the best CS teams from all over the world came together for the ECS Season 5 Finals, but Astralis and Team Liquid stole the show. Astralis had already proven themselves to be a strong team known for their excellent teamwork, tactical skills, and results. Astralis came into the event as the fan favorites, with stars like Device, Glaive, and Dupree. When it came to the North American scene, Team Liquid, who had players like Elige, Nitro, and Naf, was on the rise. As a team, Liquid was respected across the CS world for their bold playstyle and strong individual skills. They were determined to beat the Danish giants. The match was even more intense because there was a $660,000 prize pool. Both sides were eager to get the biggest piece of the money. At first, Team Liquid had the upper hand in the match. They were very good at aiming and making quick, planned moves, which gave them a 10-2 lead on the enemy side of Dust 2. It looked like Liquid was in charge of the match because Astralis was having trouble getting into a flow. Astralis' defense was being broken down by Liquid star players making their shots and working together as a team. The crowd could feel a big upset coming on at this point. But Astralis had something else in mind. They showed why they were thought to be one of the best teams in the world when they had their backs against the wall. Glaive, the leader of the team in-game, started to change their strategies on the spot, focused on precise rotations, smart utility use, and playing for map control. Liquid's lead was slowly being eaten away by Astralis round by round. Every kill, every clutch, and every bomb defusal made the crowd go crazy with joy. The stadium went crazy as Astralis started an amazing comeback that cut Liquid's lead from 10-2 to 10-5 by halftime.
Don't! Zipex though will execute the remainder of the bomb sites, and it's just down to Twist, and he can only do...
He's letting one guy go past, but he's a bit slow tracking there. Very unlike that.
Astralis had the upper hand when the side switched places. With his unmatched AWP skills, Device began to kill Liquid players one by one, scoring important kills that turned the tide of the game in Astralis' favor. Zipex, whose nickname is the Clutch Minister, won important 1vx battles that made Liquid even less confident. The Danish team worked together perfectly and showed that they could stay calm even when things got really tough. Astralis closed the gap, the crowd got more excited. The chants of Team Liquid slowly died down, being replaced by a huge wave of support for Astralis. By the end of the game, Astralis had made one of the most insane comebacks in CS history, beating their opponents 16-14. Astralis lifted the ECS Season 5 prize. The fans went crazy with cheers and chants of their name. This win not only made Astralis even more famous, but also the owners of a prize of $250,000. But these last two was only the beginning. Their comeback against Fnatic in the 2018 IEM Katowice semifinals was when the whole Counter-Strike community knew that Astralis wasn't a team to mess with. Starting off, Fnatic took an 11-3 lead against Astralis, with the fans getting more and more excited each round while the Danish fans looked anxious. However, it's not a good comeback if there isn't a little banter. Let me show you the clip.
Takes one down, 6 seconds left, the grenade is out, and he's going to go for the default plant. 4 seconds, walking closest Device. This shouldn't be possible, Crims. I don't know how he's still alive, and he's going to get caught. A 4th round for Astralis is very, very little consolation. Just making sure he doesn't return, Moses.
Oh well, a small sidestep. Let's continue. Astralis had just signed 2 new players, Zipex and Magisk, while other players like Glaive and Device were already known as legends of the game. Fnatic, on the other hand, was stacked with veterans, including Crims, Flusha, and JW.
Oh, he takes down Magus Key. Oh my god! What is going on? How can that be real? Exist. That's all the way from the bridge. He wasn't even close to the most forward player. And now Twist holding it back here, gonna win the fight against Glaive.
Nyx is still close by, no kit. And here we go, Twist gets 1 kill, that's through the smoke and Banana, and now Dupree's not going to expect that whatsoever, and Fnatic have shocked Astralis. They've got the early knockout punch, and even Magisk, no idea they're this close in lane, and they all go down. Theory crafted first.
Wins the fight, which he won't. That bomb was always going to be a problem. Sip now has it, but I mean, it's going to be a long fight to get back into this round for him. 30 seconds, and he goes down. 12.
The first half of the match was dominated by Fnatic on their CT side. However, things took a turn when Astralis started slowing down the pace. Glaive was calling the shots, while Device was showing impeccable AWPing skills, taking out key players of Fnatic, and eventually, the scoreline was tied and the arena was on fire. Every round could have been the winner by now, but Astralis' comeback had already demoralized Fnatic to the point that they couldn't handle the pressure. And in the end, Astralis won the map 16-14, winning $100,000 and sending shockwaves through the whole arena.
Call took way too long to come to fruition.
Gonna lose that AWP. Looks like might be, not quite, but close to a flawless round here for the Fnatic, or sorry, for the Astralis side. Roland charging on into Library. Theme of doing this one. They had all of the chances, and Astralis somehow stayed alive, and it's all come down to this. Crimson JW, deep breath right now for the ultimate defense. Shutting down Glaive is the first step in the right direction, but he's low on health. He's gonna get caught now. 13 health left. They're defusing right in front, and there it is! Astralis picking up the win, and they're in the grand finals here at IEM Chicago.
The next major event proved to be a disappointment for the Danish fans because in 2021, both Astralis and Team Liquid were going through some changes. Astralis had just lost one of their key players in Device, but still, the team was a force to be reckoned with, having highly experienced players like Glaive and Magisk, and Bubsky had also just joined the team. On the other hand, Team Liquid was also having some problems with the lineup, but their key players like Elige, Nitro, and Naf were still a threat to Astralis. The two teams clashed again at the Blast Premier Fall Group 2021 held in Copenhagen, Denmark. As the match started in Dust 2, Team Liquid once again started pushing Astralis aggressively, catching them off guard and managing to get a 5-point lead by halftime with a score of 10-5. Many fans thought that this would be the moment for Liquid to take their revenge.
The arena Naf, ready in case they're trying to be aggressive. This is going to be hard to find if you're coming out from the halls.
This is just a real rough one, though, because, I mean, I imagine right now what's going on is that production, or everybody's cheering on Astralis, except that everybody in the green room is pretty much from NA, so we're all cheering for Liquid.
Got a mixed setup going on.
A bit of a mixed setup going on right now, yeah, on the production side.
Naf handling everything in spite of kind of screwing up the initial kills with the AK, but whatever.
However, when Astralis switched to the terrorist side, they once again proved themselves as the clutch team. Astralis controlled the mid with perfectly timed smokes and flashes, isolating Liquid's players while others pushed and killed them. Round after round, Astralis were closing the gap, and the virtual crowd started cheering their name, sensing a comeback. Astralis eventually leveled the score at 13-13. From that point, the whole match was nothing less than nerve-wracking. Astralis showed excellent composure, all while the Clutch Minister was winning 1v2 and 1v3 clutch situations, crushing all hopes for Liquid to win the match. Liquid tried changing their strategies but couldn't break Astralis, which eventually made them lose 16-14, and Astralis moved to the next round. However, they lost against Vitality, ending the tournament in disappointment.
He's certainly looking for it. Bobsky goes down, fallen. Bit of a missed opportunity, and he's diving away. Yeah, he doesn't want to get swung on. Lucky holding him back for the moment. No more nades on the T side either, and they're sandwiched in. There's nowhere they can really stand. If they get rid of Fallen, it's different, but they just can't right now. He's so hard to find, and he does even more damage to Pre low on health, and now it's a 2-on-2. He catches Stewie back for the headshot, and now it's about buying time. All he has to do is not be found by Naf, and he wins the round. Naf trying to see if he can spray him down. He knows it. Magisk, this is what he does real well, and Naf gets the kill, but loses the round. Astralis on 11 rounds now. Zone, it's Naf to fall. Lucky with an impeccable shot, and they're going to be able to negotiate the obstacle just fine. 3-man setup at the A-bomb site, but they do all right at the end of it. Elige going to find a quick headshot. Can he go for it? He actually had the right idea. Thinking about it, Sip is down there. They should try and hide from who they don't have.
And finally, Astralis was up against the European-Brazilian team 0-0 Nation at the Pinnacle Cup 5 2023. The team was known for being aggressive and dangerous. Their style on Overpass looked like it would be a match for Astralis' calm approach. The first part of the match saw 0-0 Nation come out strong, especially on the CT side. Their aggressive positioning and quick rotations caught Astralis off guard. The team's young AWP star, Try, was a force to be reckoned with. He found important picks early on and stopped Astralis from taking over mid and showers. Lado and Coldzera also played important roles very well, which helped them win several games. They kept the pressure on Astralis and made it hard for them to find holes in the Brazilian defense. But Astralis had no fear. At the end of the first half, they slowly started to make a comeback. They were known for being able to adapt and grind out wins. With his world-class AWPing, Device started to get into a groove and make important shots that gave Astralis an edge when things got tight. At the same time, Blame stepped up as the leader of the team, winning duels and making big plays that changed the game and gave Astralis some hope. However, Astralis could only manage to win 2 rounds, making it a 2-15 round lead in favor of the Brazilians. But this is where Astralis shocked the whole CS community. After switching to the CT side, Astralis went crazy, winning 13 rounds in a row with the Brazilian fans looking more and more anxious every round. Both teams were now standing at a 15-15 tie. Astralis was putting 0-0 Nation in situations where they couldn't win. Astralis began controlling the mid and eliminating 0-0 Nation's pushes through long and connector. The more experienced teammates of Blamp and Buzz stepped up with multi-kill rounds and strong side holds that stopped the Brazilians from getting ahead. As the game got closer to its end, 0-0 Nation had a hard time getting used to Astralis' more organized play, and the Danes took full control of the game. Device kept getting key frags with his AWP, locking down the long and mid, and Blamp led aggressive pushes on the B site that caught 0-0 Nation off guard. This match just added another achievement to Astralis' legacy in CSGO, with Blamp being one of the key players ending up with 44 kills.
Worse. JDC needs to kill Buzz, and he will through the wall. Hold on a minute, 3-on-3, but Stare goes unchecked under the window. JDC does his damn best, but it's 26 to Astralis. Information instead of the B bomb, so it's given up to Buzz, and Burp from Sky is flashed.
Blamef finds another. This is huge on the side of Astralis, and Buzz, he steps up at the perfect moment. Astralis hungry for yet again another round. JDC is all by himself, and the bomb been planted. Nothing that he can do. And it's painful. 0-0 Nation with yet again another shot. It's closing the series out, and Buzz is the one that...
No real util left to delay. The volleys are thrown too late. Burp from Sky, good swing!
Oh!
Burp from Sky, the second frag. Flame F onto Nico though, but Burp from Sky up on his perk. Water, that's an open B bomb site, and the bomb subsequently funnels its way down. Just
Oh, no,
the freebie up the stair. Oh no! Triple overtime! Triple overtime is on the cards! Oh god, we're going! We're going!
It will be a 2-0 win. But Astralis could take us to Nuke
Oh god.
if they win this round. Buzz looking to get aggressive. Gets flashed in.
Astralis won in the end, marking another incredible comeback. However, they lost the third map, exiting the tournament with yet another disappointment. As of 2024, Astralis has been making significant changes in their team and have Casper Cadian Moeller as their in-game leader preparing for the Blast Premier Fall Finals. Do you think that Astralis will be able to regain its dominance in the CS scene? Let us know in the comments below.